Coaches, Thomas here from MyCoach AI, and today I'm going to tell you why you need to stop using iMessage, WhatsApp, Telegram, all of these different messaging platforms to run your coaching business. You may already be at that point where your clients have your number and they just love texting you, but you don't necessarily love it back because you have to screenshot things and transfer over data into your other resources and airdrop things from your laptop to your phone. And then don't even get me started, right, on mixing up personal with business. You now have your text from your dad, your girlfriend, your sister, all in the same place as where your clients text you. Even on vacation, right? You can't catch a break. This is just not scalable. So we do it a bit different with MyCoach AI. So I'm going to show you why it is so valuable to have all of your messaging in the same place as having all of the other resources and tools that you use for your coaching business. So here's how we do that inside of MyCoach AI. Now let's go quickly to one messaging section from a client. Let's go to Christina here and we go to the messages. And before we even dive into any of the features, just think about the single fact already of how much it would do for your business if you were to have all of your messaging in the same platform as you run your programs, your nutrition, your payments, and everything else. How much more efficient would it make you? And really ask yourself this, if you didn't have to browse between different tabs or even devices in order to send a message about a thing that you're seeing in one place. You see a missed payment, you send a message there. You see a completed workout, you send an awesome job on that same platform. How much more efficient would that make you? And I don't mean per day, but per week, per month, per year, right? Scalability, that's what it's all about. We take that a lot of steps further with MyCoach AI. More to cover in one video, but one of the most important things is to show you the following. Besides regular messaging that you can of course do directly here on the platform, we have photos and videos that you can send, audio messages, and you can allow your client to do this as well if you want. That's up to you. You can shut it off as well. But we also have message actions. And this is something really important because in MyCoach AI, your messages are connected to the rest of the system like you've never seen before. And we mean everything. Right? In MyCoach AI, you of course have your libraries of workouts and your exercises. You have videos on educational stuff, meditation, yoga, breathwork, you name it. You have recipes, right? You have plain text. You have so much stored inside of your system. The important thing is to be able to leverage that instantly with any client. So if I go to this client here, I find the message actions in the top right corner, and that is fully connected to all of my libraries. So if in the moment I need to send Christina a video on anything at all, I simply go to my message actions here. Within my libraries, I look for the topic I want to send out, and just within a click of a button, I can instantly send out any content piece. Just one click, as you just saw. And the same is true for anything else in your libraries, any files that you have, any exercises you want to send in the moment, right? Maybe Christina here tells us that she's not going to be able to do the workout today, and you want to send her a replacement workout. Rather than now screenshotting or sending pictures or doing whatever, we literally go to our workout library within the messaging section, shoot it out instantly, and your client can complete it from there. Super efficient. Another really cool one, besides of course other things like recipes and even graphs and history that we'll get to in a second, is that we have quick responses using plain text. So let's say you have commonly asked questions that you just get all the time, right? You can simply take these preset answers that you can have typed out before, right? You get the question once, you type it out into a plain text, then you will always have it ready for a quick message to instantly send out at any moment. Right? So for example, some of the templates that we have, because yes, we have a couple hundred templates in here already, right? And maybe someone asked me the question, what is vitamin K? Rather than now typing out a whole response here, I can simply see if I already have it in my library of preset responses and send it out directly in the moment. Even make some tweaks to it if you want to. Right? Another super powerful feature to make your responses a lot faster. Last thing in the message actions that really changes the game is our graphs and history. So this is connected to the specific client's metrics that you are messaging with, right? So if you want to go for a specific client who is struggling with their process, not sure if they're moving into the right direction, and you want to simply send them an example of how well they're doing, all of these metrics that have been tracked over time are fully connected to your chat. So you simply choose one of the metrics that the client has been tracking. You select it, for example, create a graph out of it, and then you just send it out in the moment. And all of this happens instantly while you're in the messaging. Once again, fully connected to the metrics, the libraries, to anything else that is relevant. So you can show your client how well they're doing, motivate them, right? Without having to constantly point different resources. Like I said before, airdrop, screenshot, it's a mess. Keep it in the same place. I'm going to ask you again, how much more efficient is this going to make you? Not over a day, but over a week, over a year. Not over 5 clients, but over 50 clients, right? Scalability. So that is the messaging actions that absolutely change the game. And that is the main point of this video, to show you how having your messaging integrated within the rest of your coaching system is just going to make you so much more efficient and so much more scalable. But there is a ton of other benefits, right? Inside of MyCoach Ai, if we go here to our global settings and we go to the default client settings, we have things like the messaging section where you can decide whether you want to have a do not disturb on for certain times that you're not working, and then for an automatic response to be there if someone messages you during your do not disturb hours, right? Allowing clients to send audio, video, images. If Sammy is sending too many voice notes, you go to Sammy's client profile specifically, shut it off, right? And they can no longer send audio messages. Super customizable too. Try that on your WhatsApp, right, over the weekend. Now, what is also really, really efficient to do is set up more messaging automations, right? Things can go out directly without you even having to be in your messages. So we have here the default auto messages that decides that every time a client completes everything for the day, auto message with great work goes out. Say a client forgets to do their check-in, automatic reminders can go out through our messages without you even having to interfere. So besides saving you time with the actual active messaging, it can also do messaging for you completely independently, so you don't have to keep chasing clients around, but you keep them consistent, you keep them engaged. Right. These are some very, very powerful features that we'll also show a little bit more of on another day too. But once again, having your complete coaching system completely connected to your messaging through message actions, through your libraries, through client data, having that all connected in one place, being able to access everything with one single click is going to make you more efficient, make you more scalable, and keep clients more engaged. And that's why you should have your messaging inside of MyCoach Ai and not on WhatsApp, iMessage, and all these different tools, right? See you in the next one.